Airport operators and pilots agree on the value of GBAS-enabled landings and the opportunities that it offers.
Environment. With GLS, as I mentioned, one GBAS covers many runways and in fact multiple approaches to each of those runways, or in fact adjacent airports. So we as the operator pay fees directly, navigation fees directly to our ANSP, in this case Air Services Australia. So clearly having a system that can cover multiple runways with multiple approaches is more cost effective from in the case of a user pays environment, which is certainly the case for Australia.
So especially for GBAS, so you're much more flexible on these type of approaches. So you will have, for example, from time to time, a more steeper glide slope can reduce noise, can have over mountainous terrain more stable approaches, or if you have parallel approaches or triple runway configuration, you may have in the further future curved approaches on that runway. So that makes GBAS possible, and in my mind, GBAS is the futurized system.
Runway centerline lights are a bad thing because you're going ging, 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 ging right down the runway centerline lights. I mean, obviously they're for picking up the runway and providing guidance in low visibility situations. But when you're doing a GLS approach to an airport with runway centerline lights, you will definitely feel them because that's where you'll be. And the second thing is the touchdown dispersion is so precise that we are a little concerned about landing airplanes in the same piece of concrete over and over and over again, to the point where we might have to spread the dispersion out a little bit more instead of wearing out that one particular block of concrete. These are good problems to have. They're new challenges, but we will probably look to work on that.
Compare GLS landings to ILS landings and what a pilot experiences. I think one of the advantages to GLS and ILS is that the pilot experience is very similar. When I fly an approach using GLS or ILS, it's essentially, from our viewpoint, the same approach. The look and feel of the approach is similar. So how the aircraft guidance actually occurs is different from a systemic viewpoint, but from a pilot view and an operational sense, it's essentially the same thing.
As they fine-tune these approaches and make them more efficient as far as spacing, today's environment and with the fuel costs to airlines now, fuel cost to airlines run 40% of their overall costs for operation. And when you can save this kind of fuel burn at lower altitudes, lower speeds, you're really improving the efficiency and the reliability. The reliability meaning you're going to make that landing instead of having a missed approach or having to divert to an alternate airport.
Honeywell SmartPath Precision Landing Systems, the next generation of precision landing guidance technology. Your certified approach is available today.